Alright, let's see if we're live. Let's see if this is working. Sorry everyone, I don't know what happened there. My internet just died on me.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Serifs.
The Knights of Serifs? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Serifs, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
Bend your ear? Oh.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Hey Becky, how you doing?
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Whoa, these motherfuckers be fancy. It's way too hot out here. It is 9:30 at night, about 80 degrees in my room. I have a fan on and everything. It's too much right now.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Naivete.
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
I love their
In any case,
attitude.
Forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Vargas is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Oh, she's such a fucking bitch.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
You want your hair blue like this? Then do it. It's super hard. She refined young woman, but I feel as though she has always evaluated me. Dimitri? Darkness, so. His easy smile is striking. Oh, it's striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I may be sleeping.
Got this companion that just falls asleep on me after about 5 minutes of conversation. Mine's Smurf Blue right now. Yeah, that's an easy color to get.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I love this game already.
The continent of
I'm gonna
Fodlan,
take a
said
dab.
to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
I love it. I love it so much. It's so pretty. Wow. I'm so happy to have a Fire Emblem game that I can take with me anywhere or put on my TV. Oh, we haven't ever had one. Oh, look at that mustache. What a boy. Oh, that's inappropriate. Oh, wow, she's scandalous. Oh. Oh. Look at her. Yeah, this looks like... Oh, how happy you sound. I've been playing Fire Emblem since it was on the Game Boy. I played it since the barely the early 2000s. Look at that boobs. It's the great thing about anime is they can have boobs and it's totally okay. It's totally acceptable in the anime community.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Yo, what's up, Lion? Lion, you're gonna love this game. Oh my God, this is a game you're gonna love watching.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her? That's
you
my
saw
father,
her
by the
in
way.
Courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Serifs. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Serif. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Serifs, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must
Lion.
step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Wow, I love these characters so far. These are wonderful.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Serifs. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
My girl's got big old titties, though. Do you see that? Does anyone else see those big old titties? Holy shit. I must work here? As a mercenary? As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short of professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor.
Next Kim Kardashian.
My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
They're massive. I want that boob staying there.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated.
Ooh, I like
as
him.
You well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I love that. What does that even mean?
I'm Manuela.
Can't wait to
I'm
find
a
out.
professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
Oh,
It's nice
ho,
to meet you.
Oh, she is forward. Wow. Wanna?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Ooh.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, And keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck.
You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
That's kind of a slap in the face. Like, I'm gonna trust you because you're a good person. But if some fucking shit gets weird, then you know I'm gonna fucking doubt you, bitch. Like, I'm gonna doubt you. Okay, sorry. Getting a little excited up in there. Do you guys want face cam or no face cam? I gotta put on a shirt if I have face cam because it's too fucking hot. It's hot. It's cooling down a little bit because I have a fan on now. But yes, face cam. Okay. I'll get my new shark shirt on. The cute little pink one! Ah! Sorry, I got excited. I've been drinking. I know, it's exciting to look at me. It does happen quite often. There we go. Little confusedy boy. Oh! Oh! This shirt's a little small. Okay. Let's tighten the shoulders, rather. Wouldn't have any, Jody. That's true. You're an alcoholic. Ooh, Dimitri. So beautiful. So beautiful.
Of course.
Okay, but tell me that's not fair. Like, that's not fair. Okay, anyways.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the moment. Once you have finished, may I ask a favor of you?
Okay. Oh. Plus and minus zooming in and out. Okay. That shows my map. That's another map. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna get acquainted with the controls real quick. Let's save. That's fucking rad. I'm excited to listen to that one tomorrow. Or whenever I get around to it, rather, because I'm playing this game for the next foreseeable future. Oh, look at that run! Damn! Renting. Okay, so interact with doors to get to the move. I like that. The minimap in that right corner shows your current location. Okay. Edelgard. Pity.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yes. Let's learn about Dorothea.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul.
Grants attack +5 when the unit is not full HP. That's pretty fucking good. She's good with lances and bows. Okay.
I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Petra.
To the west of Foglin is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
She's strength swords, axes, bows, and flying. I can make her into a flying unit. Oh, I love her hair. Just wait till you see some of the features in this game, Jody. You can change your character's classes from, for example, her being a commoner and using probably swords right now. I don't know if commoner is her actual class. I think that's her. That's something different. But I think she's a swords woman, basically. And then you can change them to be like flying units to have like Pegasuses or dragons or wyverns and things like that. It's fantastic.
He's the second son of Count Burgles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself.
Adjacent foes suffer avoid -10 during combat. Nice! This guy's feisty.
He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle.
Sounds about right.
If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
I like that.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I like him. I like the personalities in this group.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He's gonna be a problem.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Pardon me. Greetings! You must be the new professor.
What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever.
Who are you? You can't go past here. Well, just fuck up.
Yes.
Oh, that's a cool mechanic. Claude!
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yeah, let's learn about them. Let's go to top down this time.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Oh.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Wow, he's a flirt.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
He wears a rose. Unit deals 2 extra damage while information with a battalion. Okay.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Chance to recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Trigger percent equals luck stat. Okay. And he's got 6 luck, so 6% chance. Alright.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here.
Double 6 skill experience in a good battle.
But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
I think Claude's kind of like me. I kind of might have to go with Claude.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Hilda is the only. If you look up.
I wonder why.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
So...
That's so.
There's cats! And I cannot pet them, if you're wondering. But there is cats.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
What are you getting, Rift?
At the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Let's learn. I actually like this.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Hello. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Sounds good, Rift.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
Unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned and battalion endurance is 0.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled.
Hey,
Perhaps
Proxy!
you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Alright. We're just learning about the characters right now
He's
and picking the
adopted
house.
son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Alright. DMs. What? You can DM me if you need to. I mean, I am live streaming. Oh, you drank too much. Drink some fucking water. First off. Sit down in a cool place. And yeah, just try and drink some water and chill for a minute. Try not to walk around and move too much. He has an extremely earnest personality. Okay.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
He's a little whore.
Sylvain, well, he's...
Mercedes.
I hear she was born to imperial
So
nobility,
cute.
but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Live to serve. When healing ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Explosion in the kitchen last night. Use rally to grant strength +4 to an ally. Just turn that light off. It's a little too bright for my eyes. I should turn it back on.
Annette is Baron...
I got zoned out a little bit there. Whoops, I need to wake the fuck up.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself.
Grants mount +3 and hit +5 when gamut.
She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I really like some of the characters in here.
I appreciate your effort.
I don't know what to choose now.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
You're good, Proxy?
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. but it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different.
Bye,
I
Becky.
hope
See you
made it
later.
a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh no! What do you guys think? I think I might need to go with the Black Eagles.
So you have
Thank you,
chosen
Proxy.
the Black Eagles led by Edelgard,
Thanks for that.
correct?
Appreciate that, Proxy. Yes.
Your heart has made its choice, then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Mr. Dad, mister.
No, it's nothing. More importantly...
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
That's really good so far. I love the stories so far and the characters
I am
already.
little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
I like her. She's fun.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not
Okay. I won't disappoint nobody. Heated disappointment.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
Just go for it, Proxy.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
He's such a fucking whore.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
What? This is such a kinky game.
Please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you
I
to treat
fucking
me
love
as you
it.
do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Of course I can fucking manage. You even know me, bitch? Let's go.
What? Perp farted so bad that his fucking bitch ran out the room, was using the pillow to fan it. He's just dying laughing. We're like, did you drop a bomb on her? He's like, yeah, I got that bitch good. I was like, oh no.
That's fucked up. Combat bows. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. Their okay. Funding for this month's activities. 26th.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines.
Oh.
Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter.
That sucks, Rift.
As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to
You'll be
consider.
okay, Proxy.
You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Bayara. Bayara? I don't even know what I named her. Bayara.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Me. This girl right here. Not Rhea, the girl in the background.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Monitor your schedule features different events on different days. This week you will have one day off. You may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be explore. House rivalry battle is there. We're on the 26th right now. It's a nice room. It's big.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Professor, some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course.
Just trying to wipe my glasses. Hold up. Sorry. I'm gonna pause our conversation right there and go get some then a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We are back. Okay. Pet the dog. You can't pet the dog.
Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order?
Oh?
You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing. The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers' Academy is welcome to make use of. For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining hall, or take part in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever you... Have you noticed the bulletin boards placed around the monastery? Those contain requests people have posted, as well as helpful information from the market. If you prove yourself by helping people with their requests, certain facilities here will become available for your use. The bulletin board is updated frequently, so I suggest checking it at least once a month. You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to be more careful about that. If you use them without planning ahead, your free time will be gone before you know it.
I think Proxy will be fine. It's just being dramatic. He does this all the time.
A great deal is expected from professors of the Officers' Academy, so it's important to hone your skills. To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your knowledge of all disciplines, not just battle.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once. Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. Well, I could probably take you, though.
Not a
You
chance.
really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Hi.
Thanks for all your hard work. I haven't done shit yet.
I care nothing of friendship.
Oh, like his mask. Look at that.
If you have
Yeah,
no
I don't like him.
business here, leave.
Oh, you have no business here. Leave, you fucking saucy boy.
Professor. Ugh.
What the?
What the what? Shut up.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If
She's
you're
my
not
favorite.
busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy. Hi, Professor. If I'm cooped...
Oh, I kind of want some, but I don't like the fact.
Okay.
It's hard. Don't get contacts unless you need them for eyesight.
What?
Because they'll make your eyes worse if you don't need them. Dining hall. It's gonna be hard to remember this hall.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Oh, man. Suck to her.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest.
Same. I feel you on that, Proxy.
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Catch a fish for this. Let's speak with the fish. Try fishing insects.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
I like her a lot. Wow, that's good character development. Fishing. To begin fishing, select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of the fish you want to catch, then press the A button to hook it. Don't wait too long, though, or the fish will escape the bait. The A button. Got it. Hey, Pump. Do you ever get like bad high when you smoke? Sometimes. Yes.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
What? Okay.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids... well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Serifs, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
I just got low-key threatened. Shut the fuck up, dog.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Yeah.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's just me and you. Everyone else is gone.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor. I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
It's like Persona, that's why I was saying that. Oh, my eyes hurt.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Oh, yeah? You learned from Daddy. That's who you learned from.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Getting the hang of it? Yes, I
Oh,
am.
Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Okay, good. So I already went through there getting it.
As it were. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail, and goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
I like these little quests. They're simple little introduction quests. I like the structure of this so far. After selecting an amount using the directional buttons.
My thanks.
Anyway.
Keeps like at me. Oh, Petra's only to know but she likes me.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Yes! Oh, look at that.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ran out of activity
You have
points.
helped me so much.
Yes. I don't think I'm done talking to some people.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy.
What? What's going with the hair here?
Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
These are the students' quarters. Commoners, as a speaking
Alright.
of.
I had to talk to you.
Professor.
Sauna. So it's a sauna, but I can't use it. Understandable. Have a nice day. I think that's it.
Professor.
Look with the mock battle. Oh, no.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest.
Yeah, you are weird, Rift.
Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Well, thanks for the info.
Yes. I hear a member of House Serifs, the ruling family of the Empire.
has entered the Officers Academy for the first time in ages.
What? We have to stop that.
It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Serifs. That is why the crest of Serifs is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Hello. Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? I suppose it was silly to ask. Sorry for wasting your time. Hello, Professor. Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine.
Oh, I can't answer again? That sucks. Okay.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indubitably.
All right. Greetings, Professor. Nothing by the by. Have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
You don't have business here.
Right.
What happened in being whatever it's called?
Listen.
You probably shouldn't have been praying, then don't.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm having actually having a good time. My eyes are just really tired, but I don't want to go to bed. Alright, let's continue on. I just wanted to explore everything and kind of get used to it. Alright, it's Fern Dad's birthday. Would you like to buy flowers to celebrate? Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it.
You're always having fun, Jody. I'm having fun. White Clouds, Chapter 3, Houses.
It's finally time for the mock battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge? So confident. This will be interesting.
Oh,
Each
yeah?
of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Ooh.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said.
Yes, and the same is true of us, right?
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard. Professor, be careful out there.
I like it. I like it a lot using items. I know how to use items. This is Fire Emblem game. This ain't rocket science. Frickin' rocket science. It's so hot. It is too hot. Units. I'm gonna pass out soon. Alright, man. He has no weapon, so he's not going. She's definitely going. Two swords. I got an axe, I got a lance. What is it? Basic dark magic. Oh, hold on. Definitely want him in there. All right. Oh, none of them have. Okay. Let's do it. Actually, let's save first.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I'm sure. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
This is practical. User defeated will not be permanently lost. Okay.
Stay focused.
I will get the victory. That's my cue.
I will prevail.
As you wish.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Ledoux, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
I like Mercedes. I want her. Alright, not bad. I can take him down pretty quick. Alright, so... That's okay, that's okay. Level 3, nice. Please be good, Vira. Yes, look at that level up. Cool, girl. Let's take you down.
I've lost? Oh.
Witness frigid pride.
Here's some experience. That's it? Oh. Dorothea. Oh. Ooh.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
Failure is not an option.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I love it. You also have thunder? What? That's so lit. That's so sweet. Alright, Dorothea, you're fucking badass. Dorothea. No one is judging Jody. Hey, what up, Lost City Gaming? Sweet ass. Let's knock him. Yes, got him.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Just move me up to the front. Hold on. What can I wield? I can wield anything? It's good. It's good.
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
Let's head over to this big boy. We'll take out Cloud after. Or Claude, sorry. Really? No one's even gonna move?
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive. Are you really?
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
Yeah, come on, big boy. Let's go.
Weak.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't mean to move forward. Oh, that's okay, I guess. I don't feel like losing her. Alright, let's take him down. Ooh, double hit. Nice.
Apologies, Your Highness.
That is that.
See how much you can do from a distance. 6. That's all you do is 6. Okay, let's combat. So how can I get through? Alright. Hopefully I don't lose nobody. Ooh. I forgot Lance is having an advantage.
Saw that coming.
Alright, let's hit him. Okay, he's at 12.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself.
You don't have to hold back, Dimitri. I took you down already. I don't really want her getting all the experience, but I guess so.
Let's all do our part.
My training was insufficient. I am so...
Let's do it. Sorry, Mercedes.
No. Well, how was that?
That's Edelgard level that. Yeah.
It's a long road yet. Defensive formation over here. Are you kidding me? Freaking, you suck, bro. There we go. Oh, nice. Why didn't you attack again? I guess that's not a good death. Now you know your limits.
Oh, she's Nosferatu.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary. Should I have held back?
No.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh?
My move.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this would be a bit of a shock.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Yeah.
I want to take everyone out before I make Claude. We can attack her again. It's fine. Have fun on the inmates proxy. I'll catch you later, man. Good night, everyone. Or good night, proxy. Oh. This is fine. Take him down a one hit.
Goodness.
Flame spirit, protect me.
There we go.
I am greater now.
I shouldn't strain myself.
That was in a 5 and a 6 and a 10, so...
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me. You know that was a joke, right?
Don't kill Edelgard. He's gonna go for her. Oh. That was a dumb move. Let me get you off a training sword. That'll help.
Unexpected.
only one uses certain units, so it's gonna take a minute longer. That's okay. Yes. She needed that level.
I want to be all I can.
I must have let my guard down. I guess that's a loss for the Golden Deer House.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Black Eagle House.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone. Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise. Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressive, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
I like it. I like this.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
I like it.
You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
No one said anything about the Knights of damn Serifs being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
I don't like the bandits' voice acting. Not playing casual mode, we're playing classic
Part
the
1.
only way.
White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
Link to text. There are new places for this one, Yes, 3,000.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time. The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Would you like to buy flowers to celebrate?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
sure. Events. The monastery holds events with various effects. Instructions on 511. Share a meal, gardening, choir practice, fishing, and then cooking together. God, do I got enough vulneraries? I can't buy anything that he can use. He can use swords. Okay, I can buy him an iron sword. Alright, let's explore.
Would you kindly do something for me? Frigid has much more warmth than Podland. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? But you are wearing many things, Professor. If you are not liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes.
Oh?
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
What? I'm bored. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Ah, you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
You just said you were bored, bitch.
I was thinking. What about...
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits?
That's one way to start your... I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you something. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible. I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying. Wow, very decisive. I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
Oh. Alright, nice.
Thinking. The Knights of Serifs are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Serifs. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Serifs. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Serifs and the knights.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I... Oh, do you need me for something?
Okay.
What am I missing? Reception hall. Where's the frickin' library?
Well...
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future. There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Cocky bastard. Library? Cathedral. Well, the fuck? I want the library. Not the cathedral.
Here's an
Cocky motherfucker there. He is one cocky boy. Mr. Kaka.
Let's see.
Hello.
Is this the library? Is?
Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so. You do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. I only wish Senate would follow your example.
Well, what? Bitch. Can't go in there. Alright. Nope. There's too much the fuck going on in this place. Like, I'm getting a little lost. I ain't even gonna lie.
Really?
Really? There's the library, found it.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If I'm reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
No, I don't need to recruit everyone. Read those. No.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
That's,
Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps
Yeah, right?
something I can help you with?
He loves his books.
Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Yeah, he's a little obsessed. No big deal. Alright, so... should be able to... support. How am I doing?
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here? I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness. I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid. You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush. There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts.
The
But your
thinking
cooking
that
is... What is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
The
Fine,
thinking is
I'll do
enough
something
for me.
instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax. Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
Damn, Dorothea, you trying?
I'm not having sleeping trouble. Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer. Dorothea is filling my heart full.
So there's all these people that are just part of the Church of Serifs. Yeah, they like each other. They got a love crush. Then it shows all the different ones. Fast travel here. Okay, that's how you fast travel.
You're a lifesaver. Sounds fun. Let me show you my cooking talent.
Cool.
A little more secret spice, and hey, no peeking.
I like this. Petra not like this meal? See how this goes.
This is my absolute favorite.
She said that last time.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I should be able to fish and everything unlimitedly.
I have a favor to ask. The cathedral is nice and quiet. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess? No. But shall we pray together while you're here?
I want you.
You want me to join your class? I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Really values the following stats. Mag and bow. Try recruiting this unit again after gaining more experience. Okay.
Right. Something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? I see. The truth is, I am not a particularly devoted believer either. But it would be unbecoming for a noble like me to neglect his prayers, wouldn't it?
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Maculum, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
Students in the courtyard. I don't really care about that right now.
Something else.
Wait, can I talk to her too? Oh, no, I already did. Learn more about the students who like to sing.
Hey, you. Hi. Really?
There is nothing I can...
I already talked to him, cocky bastard, alright. That's high fast travel.
Perhaps. For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending... Just as students have much to learn from other students, professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting. Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another, pending your approval, of course. If you become closer with the students by partaking in the various activities around the monastery, you'll be able to talk to them about such things.
I fully accept it is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Renato. He is the very model of chivalry.
Nope, don't want you.
Let me see. Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Professor.
Stay away.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Oh.
That said, your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
That reminds me.
Visit the captain's quarters. Okay, is that... I'm gonna go to second floor and hope that's up there. I think it was up there, if I remember correctly.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, done. Learn more about the students who like to sing. I'm not sure who I'm supposed to talk to here, though. Find out which students are passionate music. It seems there was a sign of shit being passed around the dormitories, seeking students to join the choir. Dormitories. Let's find out what's going.
Hey there.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why. It only matters that it's pale blue. Thank you so much.
Doesn't matter why.
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Wow. Some interesting dialogue here. I like this, though. I like the
My
setup.
savior, thank you.
Courtyard. Let's go to the courtyard.
That's so. What the?
Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Please. You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
What a whore.
Oh.
I need to find More courtyard. Oh, there's some. I mean, she kind of is. Experience, alright, nice. Lots of stuff.
Have we met? No. Sorry. Must be my imagination.
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
Need to find the courtyard.
Hi.
That's,
The frick is the courtyard?
Hello.
Hey there.
I'm so very confused. What
That
this?
reminds me.
Let's go to the training grounds, see what's going on here.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill? I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top.
I just said it to please you, boy.
Professor, and now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an M, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Here's an idea.
Here's an idea. My sword broke. I have a map, but it doesn't really help me when it comes to... I'm so utterly confused on how to do this quest.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to Saint. Now that...
Oh. I just have to look at all these. No? Okay.
So, there's something else.
Hey,
Right.
right.
Mercedes' birthday. Alright, we're out of free time. Let's continue on. What's this? Oh, I'm teaching.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
When you instruct the students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, you will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity point at the top of the screen. When you set up a ground task, the students will assign group task, not ground task. After the first round of instruction each month, your students may come to you with a question. They'll be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a lecture, it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals. Students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals anytime using the goal menu.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
3-star mark next to skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn a new ability at combat art. Okay, I like that.
A student's goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
For students who prefer directing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals.
How motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes. To help cultivate their motivation, I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try your best to motivate everyone, so that they, in turn, will try hard with their assignments and activities. At the Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
That's skill experience based on your choice. You can.
Have you heard about the certification exams? They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier, and those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
When you pass the shit. Reason, authority, reliance, acts. Let's do stable duty, let's do Fernand. And Dorothea. Auto instruct.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really.
So reason is dark.
It's all in hand. Flattery will get you nowhere. You're instructed.
Wow, he's doing great. He could be heavy armor or ride.
I am beginning to understand. I appreciate.
Oh. I would have picked differently if I knew I only had 3.
I have a question for you, Professor.
When I take a lecture I'm not interested in, I get so sleepy I just can't fight it. I should just give out to anything, close my eyes and enjoy this.
You seem not to like me for some reason. I do not have any issues with you.
You don't have issues with me, but I have plenty with you. Let's just do our assignment,
Oh,
okay?
okay, they're not going to be paired up again.
All right, I will do what I can. We make a good team. This is an admirable result.
We are not a good team.
but we did well enough.
The smithing stone. Nice. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna stop buying people flowers though. Gonna buy you an axe as well. You have a training sword. I'm not even gonna be using you, I don't think, though. How often you can battle is limited, but your activity points in the top of the screen. Level difficulty somebody said it will not cost activity points. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see spirits of those who perish on the battlefield. Let's try this. Let's get a battle going. I like the way this is set up. It's pretty nice. It's enough battle and balance. Practice battle, White Clouds Chapter 2 from their scenery.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask. After you hire a battalion, you'll need to decide who will lead them. Battalions can contain soldiers like mages and monks who don't fight with weapons. Be sure to think carefully about who would benefit most from the support of battalion soldiers and their specific skills. When you deploy a battalion, you can utilize its special gambit in battle. If a gambit is successful, your enemy will be severely shaken. Joining forces with a nearby ally is a surefire way to enhance your effectiveness.
Oh, I could bring everyone? Wait, where's... You have not survived it. 6 times. Why is magic so whack? Let's do it.
That's my cue.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Put me in there.
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
Stay focused. Oh no.
I'm on it.
Battle.
I will prevail.
All right.
Shut.
Oh. Stay secure. There we go, this will get him.
This was beneath me.
There we go.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Oh, Petra.
Hard work created this.
Not sure how many times I can use those per battle, or if it's just once, but I love it.
That is that.
Bye-bye. That
I'm
was
not
pretty.
setting a very good example.
Yeah, you're right. You're not. Petra, I can tell you're gonna be fantastic. Can't wait. Leave her alone. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, let's just go there.
All roses have thorns. Well, like what you see?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, girl. Got him.
You worked hard for nothing.
Yes.
This is harder than expected.
$69. She's gonna be a hard one to level up.
Be gone.
Nice.
It's a long road yet.
Oh, I might lose her. Yeah. Not very good.
I'm getting closer.
Alright, let's do this though. Yes. Yes, let's get her leveled up.
Can I go now?
Close.
Should I have held back?
Wow. Yeah, Petra. You go,
My
girl.
heart is full of victory.
Oh, wow.
Witness frigid pride.
Good job, Petra.
Hard
Speed,
work.
luck, and... Holy tits, she's going off. There you go, Sylvain. Yeah, good job, man. Got him.
You're out of luck.
wide open.
Only a fool challenges me. The noble standard. Seems simple enough.
Oh yeah?
I owe you one.
Because they know she's the best. Casper. Not a big fan of Casper, personally. That's the reason I want to try and take her down, because she just fucking squashes them. Level up, baby.
Disappointing, but I will not misplace my heart.
I will not misplace my heart. Nice. She's so kick-ass. She's my favorite character so far. That's my problem with these games, is I definitely like get super addicted to one character.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Just changing the title a little bit. Instruct manually. Yes, I want to instruct manually. Which Final Fantasy? Goals. Let's switch her to bow and riding. And let's instruct her, because I would love to have her ride on a horse and...
I did pretty well today. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. I appreciate your coaching, Professor.
8. Oh, yes.
Everything went pretty... Oh, I see now.
What is his goal personally?
Tell me. It is a long road. It is a long road.
Yes, I will participate in whatever that means.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud? They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Nice, okay. Thing I would like to figure out is how I buy more magics and such.
I guess we'll do our best.
Oh no, this is impossible.
We got through that without trouble.
It's clear to me now.
Let the magic mire be. Oh, so magic is a learned thing.
Not a total waste.
As long as it makes me stronger.
Oh, I see now.
I work to grow.
I like this, but this is a lot. It's confusing. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think I got it.
Definitely want to get. She gets all my love.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
Caspar.
I'm going back. There won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt. Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
Yes, Petra.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
It's not quite time yet. Whoa. Commoners current. Alright, let me see how the certifications change. I gotta look this up. Okay, starting at the bottom of the list. Okay. So we're gonna put her as a Myrmidon. Let's get her leveled up. I understand how it works. So at level 5, you can go from beginner to intermediate. At level 10, you can go from intermediate to the highest level, and then boom to boom. Or you
have success.
Yeah. Change from current class to new certificate class. Yes. Enviro can go from Expo. They can learn multiple classes, which you can switch them to, which is nice.
A new path to tread.
Okay, so you can use the training build plus, that's fine. Casper's. You're good at sword and magic. You're good at sword. She's only 17, what? Petra's only 50. Hold on. Who would I want to give a lance to? Lance to her. Alright, so inventory items, friend item. We're gonna finish this off and then we're gonna hop off for the night. After we feel it completes.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
Press the zeal button during the player phase. At the end of each battle. Obviously, Petra needs to be in the front. Need to get you a little closer so you can get up there. You don't move very far, so let's get you here. I love this game. This is such a good game so far.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
Oh no. That's my cue. Stay focused.
As you wish. Battle.
I will get the victory.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
We know you're Ferdinand.
I'm on it.
Now that I'm getting past the beginning story stuff, I'm really starting to get into it. Shit, are you really trying to fuck up Petra right now? Come on, bro. Bye, thief. I got steel sword.
My heart is full of victory. One step before the next. People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing. Thanks so much.
Doesn't get much experience from that, but that's okay. Oh no. That was a complete accident. Oh no. Alright.
I will prevail.
Leave him with 3 health. Okay, perfect.
I thought I was dead. I can improve too, you know.
Good job.
I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
The only thing about this game is there's a lot of different classes and items you can learn, so I have to remember who I want to do what. Because pretty much everyone can use anything.
Thank you. I shouldn't strain myself. Sweet of you.
Oh no. No. Look at, let me go back. Alright.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
I shouldn't strain myself.
As you wish.
Delightful.
Let's rally her. Alright, we're gonna try that again.
Sweet of you.
That was bad.
I will get the victory.
I'm on it.
Oh no.
Let's try this. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's my cue.
Got him.
You were wide open.
Yes.
Well, like... So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Each battle, a chance to grow. Think this through.
You should be honored. These ruffians are new.
There we go.
Always.
A great help. I will prevail.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
This is our chance.
He won't hit me.
really made this...
Yes. Burn.
Anywhere I can hide. We must all do our part.
Ooh, yeah.
Failure is not an option. It's a long road yet. I won't forget it. Regrettable.
Oh no, that was bad.
I'd rather retreat. Winning's always nice. That really helped.
Now!
They can't even hit him. Okay. Then move you to here. Finish him off.
Just give up. This is what a real man looks like. It's all become... I had to do it. Don't hate me, please.
Allow me to demonstrate. As expected.
You're better than I thought.
Oh no.
guy can't hit me. Yeah, she just fucking wrecked him, bro. Alright, let's get her in here with combat arts to hopefully take him down. There we go, let's do you next. Oh, he's still level 1? I'm gonna need to work on that.
Can I go now?
Each battle, a chance to grow.
She's too powerful. We need to stop using her. So make sure we're tactically patch on the front. Not really much left for enemies, but
Thanks so much.
wow.
How humiliating. Allow me to...
A massive map for how many enemies.
Guess I have to.
Oh.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Yes. Hell yeah, level up. There you go. Could have been
Admiration.
I killed them.
too, you know.
Sending these.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
I should have never listened.
I still have a long way.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Of course, she was the MVP. I'm not surprised.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you wish to hide such things from me. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and the strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice.
If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
I like this game a lot. This is really good. Really, really good.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor? Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there? What an uninspired answer. But you're probably right. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
Perhaps.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Serifs received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Serifs.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? Are you simple? That's impossible. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Same girl, same freaking energy. Alright, everybody.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Chapter 3 will be resumed tomorrow.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is...
We will continue where we left off right here tomorrow, so thanks everybody for coming by. Get some good sleep, everybody that's come. We'll be starting early tomorrow, so as soon as I wake up. Catch you guys real soon.